Well, it may sound kind of weird because I'm on the other side of the house or other side of the room, but this has been in the works for a couple of years. Been wanting to do something like this for, I think ever since I started streaming. Want to do something like this, but we are painting a Battletech mini today, and hopefully this is not the last one. But the way we have this set up is that we're going off of Daya's computer. Daya isn't here right now. She is at an appointment. She'll be here later on. But yeah. So we're gonna paint today. I hope everything's okay because I have no control over it once I get over here to the other side. So hopefully everything works out. So we're gonna get started. There it is. All right. Okay. All right. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. Over get into position. So this is there. Make sure my stuff is set up. Oh, I forgot my gloves. I need gloves to do this, so I'll get paint everywhere. Goodness. Oh. These things are small, I think. Don't really have a size that's one size fits all. That one felt out pretty well. But, oh. See, that's why I don't like. We're gonna optimize the setup to be better as time goes on. But for right now, it is what it is. So I hope everything works out okay. But we are, oh shit, we are painting this little guy right here. This is a sticker that we sell at our on our store. Is the Longbow. So we're gonna basically paint this to basically look like this as much as we can. So I think I got my water thing. I have my wet mat. I have all of my brushes right here. It's really hard to see, but yeah. So this guy right here, we can bring it up here, is already primed and ready to go. So we're just going to start with the base coat. Let's see, where is... Ugh, been wanting to use these for a while. I've had them for a little bit. Been wanting to use these for a while, so I'll see how they do. We'll find out. But these are the Battletech by Armor Painter. I'm not sponsored, by the way. This is not sponsored. I have a lot of miniatures and stuff like that. I like Battletech, but I'm not sponsored. So we're just going to put some. Yeah, probably not a good idea. I don't think I have. Maybe right here. Yeah, a little bit of blood red. We're gonna need a lot more than that. You can't see it, but it's off screen. A lot of stuff is very, very like off screen. Again, we'll try to optimize this later on. So I don't have a paint palette anywhere. So we're gonna try this. And see how it works. So we're just gonna paint this. Ooh, just like this is speed paint, so I don't need black wash for it. It's more like a liquidy paint. I've only used speed paint once, and I can show you the results. I actually might need a palette or something like that to do it with. It doesn't, because it looks like a. Yeah, I might need a palette. I might need to go grab me a palette really quick. But I'm not wearing any headphones, so I can't hear the music. I can't hear anything, so I'm kind of stuck here until Daya gets back. which hopefully will be in about an hour or so. Hopefully. And she can fix really anything on the fly because she be managing it over there. It's got bubbles in it. But I'm gonna paint this right here. This missile launcher right here. I don't know what it's called. And I'm gonna go get me a paint palette to kind of finish it. But the paint's going on very, very well. I got a magnifying glass so I can look when I start to do the details and stuff. Just notice that there's a buildup right here. So they're trying to work that out to work it around. But yeah, it's looking really, really, really good. But yeah, it's oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a paint palette real quick, or like a plate or something to hold paint, because I didn't really think that through. I don't think we have any over here. We brought up. We're still. Oh, we have that one. I found one. We had some left over from here, so I'm actually going to put this kind of over here. Put this right here. So the top part is going to be red. God, it's not in frame. Top part is going to be red. So let's put some more to here. Yeah, that should be enough. Put some water right there because we don't need it right just yet. We're gonna take our time, make sure everything's painted properly. So I apologize if you can't see everything. I'm gonna try to point it in a way where you guys can see everything. We'll show the final results at the end of the stream. So this might get painted pretty quickly, so I might actually go grab another one. If this is taken very, very quick, because this is very quick, I might go grab another and prime it so that when we finish this, we can start on another one. If this is fast as it, because it is speed paint. I forgot about it being speed paint, so you don't have to like wash it or anything else. You can just paint it over, which I'm at two minds about speed painting. On one hand, I think it's really cool that you can just get in, paint a bunch of miniatures, and make them look relatively decent, and like go to do your fights or whatever else. But on the other hand, it's like, for me, it takes kind of the fun out of it. So I do have chat up over here, so I can read chat if people say something. So I'm not completely on my own. I can have my iPad over here and have my phone over to the side, so I can actually see what it looks like and everything else. So but yeah, this is again, it's really watery, so there's a lot of build up, so I can just dry it out a bit and then kind of suck that water, or suck it up, kind of move it around. This is supposed to be black, but I'm gonna kind of paint it, make sure every little divot and stuff is where it kind of gets really tough. Where these divots and stuff like that. That's why I have the magnifying glass, which I don't have it on right now because it does hurt my eyes after a while, so I only can use it sparingly. Be fine. So I need to. This actually looks like blood. when you put it on like a napkin or whatever. This does actually look like blood. Again, it's supposed to be kind of blood red, because that's what Kryta is. And there's just a lot of bubbles. A lot of air bubbles. I don't know how to get rid of those. I haven't worked with speed paints enough to understand like how to get rid of like the bubbles and stuff like that. So this is completely new to me. And we are gonna weather it. So yeah, we're gonna make it try to look as much like the sticker as possible. I think it's gonna be a brighter red. We might do another coat of this. We might do one coat of this and then come back and do a second coat. We kind of tie it up a bit. I think that's Daya. What? Yeah, that was Daya. Yeah, she gotta somehow sneak around words and stuff. I have to go underneath the desk to get around them, but she can't. Yeah, we're gonna do on the other missile pod.
But how goes the painting?
When you're looking at it, I just started. I had to scramble to find all the stuff. Like, we didn't have a water dish set up. I had to put this up really quick. So it's going pretty well. Once everything got started, I keep hitting my head on the bottom when I go underneath the table because I'm a little bit taller than you. So I kind of jumbled it a bit, but I think I have it pretty okay, pretty well.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if I'm making noise or not. Because it says it over there, but I could not be making noise. I could not be even talking right now. Because I can't hear myself. I don't have headphones on or anything. So, it's up to you to put those headphones on and see if it's actually hearable. You have to mute the browser for a bit. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Cool. They can hear me. I don't know if it's an unfortunate thing or not.
Why would it be unfortunate?
Alright. We got a few things over here on this side to tidy up a bit. Looks like it is fast drying, so it is starting to dry. Then again, it's speed paint, so I imagine so. It's the first time I've used this. Oh. And these brushes have been through hell. I need to probably pick me up some more. soon.
Do you need different brushes?
I know what you're going to say, and I need brand new brushes, not brushes you have. Brands making new brushes, and I need to pick them out myself.
We have it for the day.
I mean, these are due for today. These will be fine for today.
Sure.
Yes, these will be fine for today. It's just that at some point I need to get new brushes because these have been battered. Okay. I need to bring the mic. The thing down so I can see, so I can try to see. So it might be off screen a bit. I think it'll be okay.
I don't think it is.
I mean, I can't see it. See, yeah, this is starting to break apart. Or how much twist. So that little bit right here, get this little bit right here. Some stuff in this right here.
Here's some backups.
Okay. They might be okay, but I think it might be okay for today because I still have these brushes are still doing fine. It's just at maybe next time I do it, I'll have to get new brushes.
Fair enough.
All right, go sit down. Just sit down, make yourself comfortable.
It's great.
Man, I'm sucking up this paint's starting to dry. Trying to spread it around as much as I can.
Looks like you got a couple spots for the tool.
Yeah, I'm trying to get these out and spread them around, but it isn't speed paint, so it's watery. It's meant to pull up in certain areas to give it definition. So which again, I've never used these before, so I don't. There we go. It's really hard to get in there. Might have to get a different brush. Get the small brush to get those, but I think I got the top for the most part. Pretty much, except for a couple of spots here and there. They're not big, they're kind of small. Little spots here and there, but I think looking good right now.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
Alright. Put this in the water. We're probably gonna go back over it. Maybe I need to wet this a little bit. Little bit of stuff, and probably go over. There's a couple of stuff that I didn't get into quite right. There we go. There we go.
Does the Longbow have little missiles poking out?
Yes, it does, and I'm going to paint them. Ugh. I mean, I didn't paint them on here on the sticker because they don't show up on the sticker. They've already been shot, but the model hat does.
Okay.
Here. All right. I'm gonna let that sit there. for a bit. Probably gonna go back over it. So we are going to using this. And we're going to be using Vallejo Game Color Black. We got this, I think it was on, was it on sale? We got it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's on sale, so I don't know if it's any good or not. But it might be pretty good. We're gonna find out. So we're going to get the second brush here. We're gonna wet it a bit, make sure it's nice and moist. Can't really feel it. There we go.
You could feel it if you weren't wearing gloves.
I like wearing gloves when I do this. Keeps all the paint. Alright, I can move this up now. I like wearing gloves because I do use them to wipe off stuff. Okay, this brush is awful. Alright, really gunk it up with stuff. Water it a bit. And we're just gonna... Yeah, this brush is about had it. I might wipe off the other brush and go with that one. Either that or the paint is not that great. I think it's a brush though. It feels like the brush. Yeah, it feels like the brush. Alright, we're gonna move that away. We'll get this one out. Unfortunately, it still has red on it. A lot of it. Here.
So what have you already talked about?
Not much. I'm trying to just commentate on the painting process and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing. I'm not really talking about anything right now. I'm trying to figure stuff out. I've already talked about like how it's gonna be scuffed. You put it on the wrong section. It's not crafts and makers. It's still art. It is not crafts and makers. I changed it already.
It's makers and crafting.
No, makers and crafting is stuff people who are actually making stuff. I'm just painting something that's already made. If I was building something like Legos or whatever, that is considered makers and crafting. But this is still considered art under the art tab.
Alright.
And again, it probably doesn't matter too much. This is very well. Consider I went from like very thin paint. This is very thick paint. Yeah, might have to water it down a bit. It sounds like a good idea. So I'm probably gonna do it right here and water it down a bit. Yeah, that might do it. Just put some water right here. A little water dried off a bit, and then dump it in there. Yeah, spreads out way nicer. Way nicer. I believe this is water-based paint. I think all paints, acrylics are water-based.
Yeah, acrylics are water-based.
Yep. Might have to do another thing to this because this is turning gray. This is the water. I don't know, that might be good because it's technically gray on the sticker too.
Yeah. It depends on what you want, though.
This other leg. This cod piece right here. There we go. Alright, I might need to water it down some more. This one. There we go.
So you ready to hopefully go see an aurora tonight?
No,
No?
I was ready yesterday.
You become unready?
I am looking forward to it, but it's not like, I don't know, maybe I'm just very jaded. It's like I want to see one, and might be the only time I get to actually see one in my lifetime. Because I usually have to go up to like Alaska or, you know, very high up in Canada to see one.
We've got a pretty good chance of seeing it.
Yeah, I mean apparently it's gonna be down here, and it's gonna be a good time, but more focused on the task at hand right now. So, alright, I need to add some more paint. Are you kidding me? There we go. There we go. Trying to add some drop. I don't have a dropper over here, so I'm trying to add a drop of water to it so I can make it. There we go. Make it glide over everything. Oh, there we go. Get in there. I'm going to get a smaller brush to get this middle piece right here so it doesn't get all over the this is looking, this Vallejo stuff is looking good. I think I've always liked Vallejo. They're not, they have decent paint, and they're pretty cheaper than like the alternatives like Citadel, which I do have Citadel paints. I like Citadel paints as well. They're unfortunately they're really good. That's just the kind of unfortunate thing. They're good paint. They have more of a color variety. But I do like army paint. The speed paint that I've used on the top looks really, really nice. Yeah, as it dries, looking really, really nice. But I do Vallejo stuff. I haven't tried their speed paints yet. That could be something fun. Alright, put this in here. Now, let's see. I guess I'll use my Citadel brush to try to get all these, this top part right here painted over. Switch to the magnifying glass. See to make sure I get all these right.
You forgot to turn the other light on, by the way.
I don't need it. Oh, I hit the. All right. I'm gonna bring this forward. That. Not the most stable hand. Oh. When it comes to these things, this right here is really, really hard. Because I have to get on top of something. Let's see. Get on top. It's really, really hard to do. Alright. I think this is as good as I can get it right now. I think it looks pretty good. There's still some.
It's looking quite shiny.
It's really hard because it has that high rise. I kind of wish some of these, like, you can, they at least come in like two parts, so you can paint the top and the bottom, and then put them together. I hope they do that in the future, because some of these have like these really hard grooves to get into. Okay, so now get some paint the little front part right here black because that's what it is on the sticker. Oh, I just realized I should have used a smaller brush for this, which should.
So what's got you excited in the Battletech universe?
My brain is fried right now. I'm trying to get this. Give me just a moment. Okay, we'll let that dry a bit. We're probably gonna do another coat because the red's already starting to show through. This is very bright. We're gonna let that dry a little bit. And see, there is another red part. We're gonna let the bottom dry. We're gonna do another coat of black. Maybe, maybe not. I think we just, yeah, we can actually kind of keep it like that. I think I like it. Now I'm trying to figure out. I think this is the smallest brush I have. Because there's a brush that came with the army painter stuff. I don't think it's. No. It's probably better. Yeah, it's better because it's brand new. But it'll probably be what I use for the probably what I use for the details when I get to the window. Because windows are, I don't know if I can even show it on here. They're right above the little the black thing in the front. They're extremely small. Yeah, it's not the best webcam in the world, but it does its job. It does its job. It's a webcam. Oh, I forgot. This thing has a light. So yeah.
I had it turned off so it wouldn't.
Yeah, so it's like that little bitty slit right above the black nose.
Back it up a little.
Let it, like it did it right first time. But we're gonna let that dry a bit. So how long? I don't have the time in which we're streaming on any of my stuff. I don't know how long we've been doing it.
45 minutes.
Okay. I think we can finish this one. That'd be it. I can have another one. I was thinking about going to priming another one if this one took shorter. But I think we need to go through with the detail brush, with the black and the red, to kind of go through and make sure all the stuff is filled up. Now that the red is dry, so there's some stuff like right there. There it is. Like right there. There's some on the top right here. I'm turning it around the wrong way. Right here on the top little part. It's really hard to do because I'm like 10 miles away from the stuff. So we need to get a detail brush and get those little parts right here. Just kind of fill those in really quick. So apparently I'm using my own blood. Paint with.
Shouldn't do that.
I mean, look at it. It looks just like blood. It's like fake blood. Or real blood. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to use this blue guy right here. And I'm going to go through with the red and just fill in those spots right there. Just give it a little bit of fill in. Reason why I started Battletech stuff up is the Kickstarter stuff is coming through, and I'm very excited. There's the big lore book, or the lore primer. I don't know what it's actually called. It's like a tome that has all the Battletech stuff you need to know to get started in there, and also get everything.
Did you get that from the Kickstarter?
No, it came. It was like part of the Kickstarter. We could have got it, but
Oh,
I'm not. You know.
we didn't get that tier.
Yeah, we didn't care about that tier. Like, I'm gonna go out buy it anyway. I think it's really, really cool. Also, this year is the 40th anniversary of Battletech. So I wanna do some stuff with Battletech. You know, have some fun with something that I've liked for a long, long time. And I haven't. Oh my goodness. Magnifying glass does ruin your peripheral vision, your perceptive vision. But you just can't tell how close you are to the actual thing. So it does mess with you a lot. So like. Okay. As good as I'm going to get it right here. I think we have everything that is red. There's a few things underneath here. I'm gonna get that really quick. I believe everything. It's hard to say if it's like stuff is shiny, and it's just the shade from all the lights we have. We have 2 lights. One of them's turned off. Then again, it was mainly for like the background, and it's barely visible anyway.
What was visible when we set it up?
I mean, it was set up. I haven't changed the setup for that over here. It's just it's barely visible because we have so much light now. And this light is not strong. Actually, that's the strong light. That's the strongest light. It still doesn't show up that well.
Yeah.
But we can let this dry for a bit. This is what we have right now. I mean, we're going to do the details, and I'm going to go back over the black. The black needs to dry, a little bit more time to dry before I go through and touch up on the black.
Yeah, this is.
But yeah, this is looking a lot like the sticker. A lot like the sticker. So, which is good. We're gonna put some weathering and stuff on it. We're gonna put some like lasers on it. But while that's drying, and my nose is starting to clog up, it's probably a good time to kind of show off other Battletech stuff that I've done. So I haven't been painting miniatures for very long. Right, that one later. So these are not all the miniatures I have. I have a ton of them. It's just these are the ones that are like the best painting wise. The die I really likes this one right here. This is the fire.
Yeah, that's really cool.
This is the fire moth. She likes it because when we play the tabletop, it gets behind. She'll get behind me and just core me. So it's not fun to play with this thing.
It's not fun to play against that thing.
Here's my very first miniature I've ever made. I've ever painted. This is my favorite medium mech, the Wolverine. I like this version of it more than the Mech Warrior version of it, because I feel like the Mech Warrior version of a lot of the mechs are not filled out enough. So yeah, I do like the designs of the Mech Warriors. Don't get me wrong, but like this one right here is a 3D printed one. This is the Jenner from the Mech Warrior verse, the current Mech Warrior verse, 5 and MWO and probably clans. But this is I'm trying to get it. It's really hard to do. This is Boots nicknamed Boots. When I used to play Battletech Classic at the game store, I don't do it anymore, unfortunately. When I used to play Battletech Classic at the game store, we used to have a night every month that is based around Solaris. And this was the mech that I started with. And I played a lot and had a really good time with it. But unfortunately, time got the best of me, and I couldn't really play it as much anymore. I need to get that humidifier up and running, because I hate the fact that my nose just starts to stop up halfway through my streams. Really annoying. Anyway, especially now since I don't have the mute button, so I can't like go blow my nose or anything. But this one right here, I think is the Ice Ferret, I believe. This is by far my favorite like mech that I've painted. Just because like I want it to look more like an industrial, like industrial look to it. Which it works. I use cat litter for the rocks, by the way. Just in case you want to know how I did the rocks. But this is my favorite one I've ever done right here. But the mech itself is not that great, unfortunately. I did a couple with this particular paint scheme. I'm not sure if I like it or not. This is the Locust. I wanted to get another Locust. This is the Locust. I have like a green, like a blue with a red accent paint job on it. I have a Annihilator, and I did have a Kodiak and I think a Kodiak with it, and I have an Annihilator in my room that's painted like it. I think it's one of the better ones. But yeah. Let me go away for a bit and let me go blow my nose, because it's just. Stop. Be right back. Don't do it. Be right back. Don't need to. But when I stand up, it goes away. It's only when I sit down. So as soon as I stood up, it just went away and I was able to breathe. Boy, I really want a standing desk. So bad.
They're expensive, though.
Actually, nowadays are not as expensive. Like, that was more expensive than... This was like... That desk I have right now is like $400 when I bought it. Now, the standing desks are around $200-300 starting out. They're expensive, but they're worth the investment. They're worth the investment. This is another one. This is what I was playing around with. I think this is the... This is not the Gorgile. This is the Man-O-War, I think. Maybe they're both the same. Over here. Alright. But this is... I was trying to like a different, like a bluish green paint scheme. I think it looked pretty good. It looks very unique. It just kind of stands out from all the other ones. Trying to get it centered. Well, yeah, you know, because you've seen all these before. You were there when I painted. Alright. This right here, this one right here, I had like an undying hatred for the Blackjack, because it was like, in every game, it was like the second mech you upgraded to, and it's just, I have a newfound appreciation for it now. Because I understand what it is, but I try to have this Blackjack right here look like it's been left out alone for a while, so it's starting to like rust and starting to like fall apart. So
should get fake ivy.
No, I think we're fine. Let's see. This one was another experiment. This was done with speed paints. This is my first attempt at speed paint, which this was the purple one. I believe this was Citadel? I think I have it over here. Citadel speed paint? No, this is the contrast paint. No, this is the paint that I used on there. It's a contrast paint. It wasn't speed paint, but it's meant to be basically paint where you don't need to put a black wash over. And this is kind of what happened with it. I think it looks okay. After I added the pink and added the scruff and stuff on it, I think it came out pretty well. I mean, it could use one other coat of purple, but oh my goodness, I have no idea. Every time I sit down, my nose clogs up and I can't breathe. I need to go and get some distilled water for that humidifier. I just have it on. That help out a lot.
I mean, we can use not distilled water.
Distilled water is the best, so.
Yes. We can take water out of the faucet.
Right. Anyway, let's move on to this one. This is the latest one that no, this is not the latest one I've painted. This is the second to latest one I've finished. And this is the Mackie. This is the very first battle mech. If you're a Battletech person, you know. But I decided to do some rust in it, where it's like completely rusted over. And although you can't really see it too well because the lighting's kind of weird.
I mean, you can.
I don't know. But yeah, this is the rust. And there's this is some stuff I've missed on it, but yeah, that's the Mackie. I like that one a lot. This one right here is the Atlas.
One of them.
This is the only one I painted. I haven't painted the other ones. This is the Atlas. This is my part of the white and blue paint scheme that I did. This is the second model I've ever painted. I don't know, I really like the way this turned out. I actually made a mistake, and it actually came out to look really good. Where instead of doing the black wash over it, I did black paint over it. And we just had to wipe it off with water before it dried. And it actually made the white like very look like it's very rusted and very like dimpled and stuff. It like actually added a lot of good texture to it. So I need to put my nose again. This one right here, I'm using this to work on the new sticker. The Marauder is the newest sticker that's coming out. And yeah, this is.
I'm so used to the Marauder too. It looks so skinny.
Yeah, this is the Marauder one, the classic. I want to get another one of these and paint it straight black and make the dark one out of it. Thought that'd be really cool. I might do that on stream. This is everybody's favorite battle mech, the Marauder, and for good reason. I like the blue. I like blue and white paint schemes, in case you haven't noticed. All right. This one, we have a few more. But this was a 3D printed one I bought off Etsy because I haven't figured anybody else to do it. But this is a Celestial. I'm not sure which one it is, but I played as the Archangel. This is the very last Battletech classic thing that I attended. I used this and only this because the point system was so obnoxious for this one. So I used this and only this, and people actually got scared. They were shooting it with everything they had. They alpha striking this thing and this would not die. And they're like, "What the heck is this thing?" Because a lot of the people who play up at the game store only play the Succession Wars and a little bit the clans. They don't know anything about the Blakist era. which is what this is from. This is going to be made into plastics in a few years by Catalyst Game Labs, which I'm very excited for. So, all right, I'm gonna check and show you this one. This is a goofy one. This is what I just picked up from the game store. This is not painted, by the way. It is a metal Black Knight. My favorite heavy mech is the Matte Black Knight, and I saw this at the game store. This is a metal, fully metal. So I haven't painted him yet, but he's going to be a comp star. Oh, he's so goofy looking. So this is my favorite mech to run, period, if I do play Battletech tabletop. It is this guy right here. This is the Black Knight that I took a chainsword from one of my friends' Warhammer models and super glued it onto. So he has a melee weapon. This is my favorite mech that I like to use. It's just fun because he's beefy, he has a melee weapon, and he has cannons and stuff like that. So he is a fun one to use, and I really like the Black Knight a lot. It's my favorite heavy mech for a reason. I think that's all of them. I mean, there is the
except for your
there's the big Jenner in the background. My buddy who has a 3D printer 3D printed this for me, and I haven't painted him yet. I kind of want him to make, since he's gotten better at 3D printing, I kind of want him to make me another one. But this has been survived a lot. I have a Black Knight that's about that size that he printed out for me for this Christmas, but it broke. So
we've got the super glue now.
I know I could glue them back. But those are my models I have in the background. But anyway, back to this guy. It looks like he is ready. We'll move this out of the way. Looks like he is ready to get some paint. I'm going to be doing the windows first, so I need to figure out. Oh, come on, over here. Oh, all right. Oh. Sorry, I'm messing with the magnifying glass. This is the first time I've ever used one to paint. But I want to have something where I can magnify stuff and not have it, like, usually I have it right up in my face, but have it where people can see me do stuff. Okay, so I'm actually going to use the brand new thing that I got from the Battletech pack.
Ooh.
This is brand new, so I gotta treat it wisely. Gonna wet it a little bit, get that tip wet, and then I need to. What color is this? Oh, it's just black, but I don't want it to be black. I want it to be a different color. We're gonna try this one. We're gonna try the navy and green. I really like these paints. Actually, no, probably not. Not a good idea.
No?
And I'm saying this because it is a speed paint. It is water. It'll fall off. So we need to have a more thicker paint to kind of go through. So let's look through our stuff. What is this one? This is the rust. Oh, this is copper. This might be interesting. So this is old. I don't know if it'll still work. This is the copper. I don't think they sell these anymore. I actually got it because they're getting rid of them. So this will be a really interesting color. I used it to paint a couple of them. I used it to paint the rusty. Yes, the rusty Mackie, the window for that, and I used it to paint this as well with like a little bit of black and stuff right here. Which I like the way this turned out. It's kind of hard to see, so. Yeah. So we're going to use that to paint the glass in here. So we're going to attempt I am really, really scared. I'm always scared to do the windows because they're so small. Oh. Okay, might need a little bit more. Might be a little bit too much. Yeah. Shoot. Alright, let's see if we can save it. Oh. Alright, see, right here. Yeah, it's not picking up really well. And it's again the magnifying glass making it easier to see, but kind of making it really difficult to figure out how far I am from the thing. So
Probably takes practice.
yeah, again, it's the first time I've used a magnifying glass to do it, so we'll go. Honestly, we probably better to use black.
For the windows?
Yep. The black to go over. I need to put off a little black to go over the copper. Probably get a dark copper out of it.
Oh, do you have wet black?
That might actually be the downfall of it. I'm trying to get it very good, but it's like it's not going on right. And again, it's making it really hard to see how far it is. There we go. And it's making me mess up a whole lot on it. God dang it. Yeah, I'm going to go back over it. God. It's really hard to see how far everything is. So I keep bumping into it, and it's got a bunch of marks and stuff, so I got to go back over it again. Which is really hard to do black with the red, because the red is speed paint. And speed paint is very liquidy, so it's not easy to hide. How far am I from here? There we go. Okay. Okay, there you got it. I think I got it. Put some more black right there because I knocked some of it off. There we go. All right. All right, let's see. Spread that out a little bit. Good. You know what? It is good. Again, windows are really difficult for me to do. Some of them are pretty nice, pretty easy to do, like the Battle Master and the Mackie. But yeah, this one here where it's like super tiny. All right, so we look over the black, the stride, and see if we need to do any touch-ups. We have some right there, which we could do pretty easily. Just a little bit right here, there. Looking around really heavily for them. Right there, it looks like. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. I'm gonna take these, put these right here. You can't see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna dump out the cup and get some more water in it. Keep it clean.
There's a cat on my lap. You're very warm.
Now, we're gonna do kind of the fun part, at least my favorite part. Let's put the actuator, the gunmetal, on the actuators and indents, kind of bring it to life. Okay. It's over here. And this is metallic paint, it's not speed paint, so we should be pretty good. I'm gonna use my Citadel brush. I'm glad to use my magnifying glass. Down. Alright, get this right here. This can go in a little bit thick. I'm trying to find, like, there it is. In the front, you can really see them. Yeah, I just painted everything. Okay. Yeah, this might not be the brush for it. Paint this right back here. Again, we can paint over it with black. It's not that big a deal. We can be a little bit messy. Alright, we can make these little guys in here. Alright. Again, we can kind of leave some black here and there. But we don't necessarily have to cover it all because alright, you can do these back. Back little fenders right here. All right. I'm gonna make this back part right here. We're gonna go back, probably go back over it. Probably go back over it with black. So gotta give it. I think that splits. This one's split in two. Yeah, this one's. I'm not using this one. This one here I could use.
Hiya, sir.
Hi, Cyril.
How you doing today?
Oh my goodness. Where's that? There's it. Ran out of paint.
I'm glad.
It's good. Oh. Just painting some Battletech miniatures. Or a Battletech miniature. There we go.
Ooh, games with friends. Always fun.
Yep. Hopefully later tonight I can play some game with friends. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes.
After the Aurora.
After the Aurora. So do this, and then we could maybe, if we're lucky, we could do this down here. I'm doing fine. Oh. Yeah, this is not the right brush to do this with. Switch back to the smaller brush. Back to the smaller brush. I think this is great right here in the back. Okay. Hey, no problem.
Thank you for lurking.
You don't have to yell as much. They can pick up from let's see.
I want him to know. Or them. I want them to know that I'm thankful.
We are thankful. Means a lot.
A lot more than you think. Actually, this is actually one of the more interesting streams I've ever done.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, here's the thing. Like, how we have her set up, it's like, I'm right here next to the microphone, but she's basically on the other side of the room. So, she doesn't really have to yell. She can talk normally, but it makes it seem like she has to yell. It's really funny.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's fine. Alright, cool. So, do this little bit up here.
Don't Uno reverse me.
But now I am the one yelling. Alright, so I think it's dry, so we can probably go into touch up the actuators with the black. Gonna make them look. Yeah, there we go. I think I put too much black on here. I think it will be fine.
Thank you.
Alright. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. Some touch-ups right here. It's going to looking very nice and way better than I thought it was going to look. Because I haven't painted in months. So. Alright, so now is the hard part. And that is doing the missile bay. So I'm going to be using Hazard Yellow. Because it's the only yellow I have. I don't have any yellow.
I mean, missiles are hazards.
Well, yes, but it's only yellow I have. It's not the yellow I want, but I think it'll be just fine. So we're going to do that because I did it with the Atlas, and I could do it again with this with a. I do it again. This what kind of paint? What is this? This doesn't even look like yellow paint. What? Is this speed paint as well?
Is it?
Because like it's going on like it's really weird looking. Maybe I have to shake up some more. Because it doesn't look like yellow paint. Like looks like look at this. Well, if I could get it to work right. Yeah, I can't. Maybe I need to shake it up some more. There we go. Okay, there we go. It wasn't quite shook it up enough. Okay. Oh, I need to remove some paint from here. Okay, dot. God, this looks way big. So I probably need to do these one at a time. Dot. dot, dot. Well, yeah, this is not gonna work.
No?
No, it's not gonna work.
Why not?
Well, I'll show you because it looks like it is speed paint. So I don't know if you can see it. It's actually sliding into the grooves, so it's sliding around the missile instead of on top of the missile. So we are just gonna paint that back over with red, and we're probably just gonna go put black in there.
If you got speed paint black, that seems like an easy way to do those.
What?
If you have a speed paint black, it looks like an easy way to do the
Oh.
bays, missile bays.
I mean, we could probably just do all of it black and be done with it. Be done with it. The issue.
Okay.
I don't have a speed paint black. I have this.
I mean, you can also just get your black a little wet.
Well, the problem is it's not going into all the grooves correctly. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm gonna have to use the micro ones for everything because those are my best brushes, unfortunately. They're the ones that have the better tips on them because they're not raggedy. Stop that. You're a quacking duck.
Apparently, Alan needed one hiccup.
Yeah. So if I can wet it, I'm gonna try something. So I can do this and then wet it. Get it really wet. Basically make it a black wash. What do that? Probably get all these black and then actually have it where it looks like. Yeah, I'll probably do that later on. I think I know what to do with it. Look like it's like been fired. So like it has like this I mean, it's already starting to look like that already. I'm barely touching it. We need to get these internals black. This. Okay. You can be a little bit messy because we're gonna when we do the what you call it, we're gonna do when we do the I don't know what it's called. The brain just left me. When we do the weathering, we're gonna do the black stuff. Coming like the smoke or whatever that's been accumulated on here. So all that's gonna be buffed out. Which we can technically do now. But I have my weathering brush. See, it's one good thing about having old crappy brushes that are beat up. They make really, really good weathering brushes. So we're gonna do some metal weathering. You can do some metal weathering on here. So we probably do it on here. Just gonna scrape it a little bit, very lightly. maybe a little bit too much in some cases. But that's good. It's supposed to be uneven. Yeah, look at that. Man, it's really hard. There. The weathering stuff on it. You also just gonna buff it down a little bit more. Do it on the red as well. Just very lightly over it. Give it that really, really nice metal look. So it gets that little bit of metal shading to it. It's really hard to pick up on camera, but
I mean, it's got it. If it focuses.
yeah. There it is. Yeah, it's just give it time. So it gives it that metal little sparkle to it. And that's what we're going to do with the black. What I told you before. We're going to weather this so that it kind of matches the sticker. So we can just right here, kind of give it all around here. Give it that look that it's been shooting a lot of stuff.
I believe the word you're looking for is carbon buildup.
I'm not a science major.
No, but anyone who has an experience with guns can tell you that.
Yeah. This know-it-all over there.
Makes you happy.
Does it?
You've appreciated it.
Anyway. The carbon buildup. But here to give it that. Yeah, really, really like stuff. So we also do the back as well. So remember we barely went over this with silver. Just kind of go back over it with black. Gonna fill the rest of it in. So that it has that like very, very used look to it. I also put some, you can put some more black right here to kind of even it out, thin out the metal. Make it look like it's worn. Now the sticker we made has dirt on it. And we do have, I believe, dirt paint. So we can do some dirt weathering on the bottom. Hoping that it works. So what does it look like? Yeah, might want to, the black off of it because it needs to be light brown. There we go. See what that looks like. That looks a lot better. So we're going to right here. Just keep a little bit of feather dusting on the bottom of it. Doesn't really look like it's doing anything. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's doing anything. So let me put some more. Go ahead and shake it well. Oh. Alright. There we go. Let's see. Oh, yeah, a little bit too dark. We brush it off a little bit more. Get it just barely on there. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of dirt on the bottom, like it's going through mud or going through dirt.
You just had a mission on the swamp.
Yeah. Maybe we could put some on the bottom of here. Because if dust comes up, it goes underneath here as well and cakes up. Oh yeah. First time I ever tried that, and it is a success, it looks like. I might do another round of it. At least get these bottoms, but
Do you want to raid today?
right here, get this out. You saying I'm done?
You're almost done.
No. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really good at raiding out because I can't talk to anybody right now. I am on the other side. I'm not even on the computer. This is going off of Dia's computer.
I mean, if you're plugged into the...
I'm not.
You're not watching it on there?
I'm watching it. It's just freezing a lot. And I don't like typing on touchscreens. Like, I don't know.
I can do it on my computer.
Alright, let's see.
Do you want someone painting miniatures?
Hold on. Hold.
Well, I
am showing off my stuff.
Oh.
But here's what we did today. I don't know how long we've been streaming, but it's maybe a little over an hour.
Hour 40 minutes.
Yeah, about 2 hours. So, I really want to do more of these. I do have... I don't know where they went off to. I'll go grab them. Right, have the next one I'm going to do. Which is, probably going to be based off the sticker. It might actually be this guy right here. But I feel like this one right here will take like 30 minutes to do, maybe. I don't know. I've never done a metal one, so I might save him for later. Let me go see if I can find the other one. Other guy. Oh, take off these gloves. Oh. Sadly, I don't have any ground.
We could get some.
I had a bunch of them. How did they go back into the box? They went up back into the box. Oh, it looks like they did. This guy right here. So, since I'm doing this week, or today came out, the Locust came out, which I need to grab one of those. Well, we haven't even cut them out yet. I thought you were going to get them finished, though, before you left. Anyway, we have the Locust going out today, some point. Yeah, we need to cut them out and stuff. But anyway, but next week the Marauder should be coming out. And although I don't have a Marauder, this is the only Marauder that I have. The original Marauder. This is the one that the sticker is based off of, the original Marauder. I have a Marauder 2C that I'm going to paint next week. He is going to be green because I've never done a green one before. So he's going to be a green one. I'm probably going to use either Lao green or Davian green. This one looks darker, so we might use the Lao green. But this is the one we're going to do next to my paint. Hopefully it's next week. I would like it to be next week, but who knows. I might be behind on stuff I might be drawing next week, but this is what we did real quick. I can't see if I can right here. So the camera's gonna be out of focus. I'll take pictures and be on Discord. As such, it's like very blurry. Focus. There we go. Just give it some time. But this is what we did today. It took an hour and 40 minutes to do this. Not too long at all. And the new paints, the Battletech paints by Army Painter are really, really nice. I kind of like them. So.
Focus.
Yeah. But it is what we did. I'll have high definition pictures up on the Discord. But yeah. Anyway. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end for today. Thank you, everyone who has come out and just hang out. Whether you talked or not, just hung out. I plan on doing this again relatively soon. Next Friday, I will not be here. I'll be at work. They're trying me out at another store. So I'll be working 2 paint stores, which I'm not very fond of. But if I want full time, I'm gonna have to work 2 stores. But yeah, so I won't be here next Friday because they're trying me out at another store. I don't know when I'll be able to do an art stream. Hope maybe Saturday morning I'll do one. Who knows? So anyway, take care, guys. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you Tuesday. Take care.